Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the administration, faculty, and staff of iMater Academy Middle High School, we welcome you to our 2020 commencement ceremony. Please rise and join me in welcoming the iMater Preparatory Academy Class of 2020. Please remain standing as we welcome Student Class Board Representative Lauren Monteagudo, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let us remain standing for the National Anthem by Senior Josue Rodriguez.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you for that beautiful rendition of the national anthem, Josue. It is now my distinct privilege to introduce the heart of iMater Preparatory Academy, Principal Mrs. Teresa Santolo, for the salutations and introduction of guests.
Good evening, faculty, staff, parents, and students. On behalf of iMater Preparatory Academy High School, I would like to extend my warm gratitude for attending this evening's commencement ceremony for the class of 2020. I would like to welcome and thank the following individuals for being with us tonight. My left and right hand, my assistant principals, Ms. Esther Reyes and Mr. Gil Laura. My amazing activities director, who without her this event would not be possible, Mrs. Jennifer Pino. Your CAP advisor, Ms. Daniela Campos. Head of our Student Services Department, Ms. Hazel Valentine. I would like to take this opportunity to thank your incredible class sponsor who has worked so hard to make your senior year so special, Ms. Stephanie Navoa. I would also like to thank two individuals who have worked tirelessly to put this virtual graduation ceremony together, Mr. Daniel Benitez and Mr. Usman Khan. And last but not least, I ask you to join me in welcoming and acknowledging each of the proud teachers of iMater Middle High who have joined us today to share in the celebration of your accomplishments. I would like to say a few words in Spanish to our parents. Para mí es un verdadero honor estar aquí hoy. Este día marca un día especial en la vida de sus hijos. Quiero darle las gracias por todo el apoyo que siempre han dado a la escuela y han dado a sus hijos para llegar a este día tan especial. Students, I would like you to please turn to your parents and give them a big hug, kiss, and thank you for all they have done to make today possible. Now to my seniors. Can you believe you made it? You finally made it to your senior year, and just when you're ready to celebrate having made it through, just as you've been looking forward to prom, grad bash, and your last days walking the halls of iMater, the world is turned upside down by a global pandemic. What is important is that you have made it through. Your graduation, live or virtual, marks a huge passage in your life, and this is truly a big accomplishment. I know that you may not feel it, but you are indeed the chosen class for such a time as this, the class of 2020. You are a united class, the pandemic class, even though there may not be pomp because of your circumstances. Never has a graduating class been called to step into the future with more purpose, vision, and passion. Graduation is a time where you have mixed emotions. You're happy to be done and proud of your accomplishments, but sad to leave your friends and mentors behind. Maybe you are a bit anxious about what lies ahead. The future is always uncertain, But we who celebrate what you have done, who celebrate all of your achievements, we are certain of one thing on this day. You will not let us down. You will forever be the class of 2020. This is just the beginning for you. I hope you will treasure this day and the memories of your senior year for the rest of your life. As iMater's principal, I hope that the pride you feel today is rivaled only by the nostalgia with which you remember this place and the relationships you forged here. During the past 6 years here at iMater, I have met and developed relationships with many of you. I will miss Lázaro and Luis, who often stop by my office just to say hi. Lauren, hearing your voice on the morning announcements. Destiny, for all your help with my graphic design needs. Jenny, Gia, Vero, and Kenny, our summer helpers. I will miss seeing Josue and Melanie's appearances on stage. I will miss Horacio's helpfulness in the office. I will miss Gino's kind heart and sweet smile. Kevin Lacalle's infectious personality. Ernesto Pico, for always asking to leave school early. And I will miss Gabriel, who I know will return to visit often. I will miss the drama students, the band students, the athletes, our nightingales, and so many more I can't name them all. You are definitely my favorite class, but don't tell anyone I said so. The class of 2020 will always hold a very special place in my heart. Most of you started in 6th grade when iMater first opened. You were the first class to experience all 7 years with us. You grew alongside iMater. You were here when our school consisted of only 22 classrooms with about 750 students on the first floor of the main building, and have seen it more than double in students and expand to a second floor with a media center, science labs, a student services department, and the forum. You were fortunate enough to experience the opening of the iMater Annex with our much anticipated gym. You were here when the West Wing opened adjacent to the main building, housing our social studies classrooms and our spectacular auditorium. Know that you are always welcome at iMater and that this will always be your home. I feel very lucky to have this opportunity to bid you farewell. A class who showed such warmth and oftentimes made me laugh. Of course, commencement is about much more than saying goodbye. Today's ceremony also provides us with the opportunity to reflect on the spirit that defines your class, to celebrate the knowledge that you have acquired and created, and to look forward to the exciting potential that you offer. I look forward to seeing how each of you put this education to work in different fields, professions, and graduate programs. You are a talented and diverse bunch, and I am confident that you will make us all very proud. Remember the time you spent here. As you continue to learn and to change, don't forget to dream big, continue to learn, be curious, be open to others whose interests differ from yours. Read and learn something new every day. Take responsibility for your successes and your failures. Be resilient. Learn from your mistakes and celebrate your accomplishments. As we gather one last time, I encourage you to focus on what you have learned and accomplished. No matter where you go in life, no matter where you end up, be confident in yourselves and be proud. I wish you much good luck and many blessings. Congratulations to you all, and always remember, once a night, always a night. With a special message for the class of 2020, please welcome Senator Manny Diaz Jr.
Hello, I'm Senator Manny Diaz Jr. from Senate District 36, and today I want to take the time to congratulate all of our class of 2020 graduates in Senate District 36. Your hard work and perseverance has worked out. And even though we've gone through strange times and you've faced many obstacles, we're here today to give you a graduation message. And that is, congratulations for your hard work. And at some point, we'll take the time to celebrate in person. But for now, this message is to make you know that you have achieved something and that your hard work hasn't gone unnoticed. To all the parents, grandparents, and family, congratulations for all your hard work, because we all know it takes a village to educate a student or a child, and we've reached that time today. It's just a little bit strange where you're going to be attending some of these graduations virtually, but it doesn't lessen the achievement.
Thank you, Senator Diaz. It is now with great pleasure that I welcome the first of 3 speakers on behalf of the class of 2020. It is none other than our class board president, Lorena Lopez, with some reflections.
Good evening, faculty, family, friends, staff, and fellow graduates. My name is Lorena Lopez, and as the class of 2020's president, I'd like to first give out a huge thank you on behalf of my class to our amazing administration, Ms. Santalo, Ms. Reyes, and Mr. Laura, who throughout these years have done nothing but push us to be the best we can be. Thank you to Ms. Pino and Ms. Novoa for going above and beyond to make our senior year memorable. And last but not least, thank you to the rest of the SGA officers for putting all their effort day in and day out to make this year special. Class of 2020 being the first sixth grade class this school had to the first senior class to have their senior parade. Back then, we thought this time would never come, and now look at us, wishing we could hold on just a little longer. We have been here through it all, from thinking there was going to be a pool on the roof, to having shared classes in one floor, to 3 buildings and a gym. iMater opened its doors for us with so much love and support, and we will forever be grateful for it. It's crazy to think how quickly time passes by. It felt like just yesterday we were creating our time capsules with Mr. Dominguez and Mrs. Chavez, as well as going to Delgado's class sophomore year and hearing him say the word incompetent every 2 seconds. Junior year, we set a new trend for our school and personalized our J's. And although we were not able to finish our senior year how we hoped, we have had many memories and set the bar high for the upcoming class. I mean, come on. Who would have ever thought of a parking lot party on Color Wars at 6 a.m.? Albert Einstein once said, "You only fail if you stop trying." Beginning today, we are officially in the real world. As scary as it can be, I truly believe we are all ready for it. We have had a great role models and a fantastic support system in iMater. As much as many of us were desperately waiting for this moment, now that it's finally here, I'm sure we all wish we could just pause. Sadly, the moment has come in which we must say goodbye to this amazing school that took us in with so much love. Class of 2020 will never be taught, and much less forgotten. Once again, thank you to everyone who tirelessly worked to make this possible and are here to share this important milestone with us. Graduates, good luck on this new journey. And remember, it will always be all about Class of 2020.
Thank you, Lorena. The Class of 2020 has many things to be thankful for as they look back at the past 4 years. Please join me in welcoming our Student Council President, Michelle Lorenzo, for the speech of gratitude.
My fellow Knights and Nightingales, as Student Council President for the 2019-2020 school year, I want to welcome everyone to the Class of 2020's graduation ceremony. I am very honored to be speaking in front of all of you today. I understand that this is not the way we hoped our graduation would happen, but I believe we should be joyous and grateful that we are all healthy, safe, keeping touch with one another, and that we can still celebrate our triumphs as we venture into the next chapter of our story. During these times, it is very easy to feel upset for everything that has happened, to want to think, why did this have to happen during my special year? Or, I wish I had control over the situation. Despite all our doubts, we are the Class of 2020. We are part of a generation that has gone through many major events without even knowing it. The tragic day of 9/11, the struggle from Hurricane Katrina, the election of our first Black president, Barack Obama, and the stock market crash of 2008. We are the generation that is at the peak of growing technology, where the world is spreading more equality, and now we are going through a global pandemic. All these events are written in history, and we will be the generation to grow stronger from every obstacle that is thrown our way because of it. What more could we want? Our time at iMater Academy was cut short, but we should be thankful for the things that we have already been given. New experiences, friends, memories, and so much more. I know it did for me. I'm grateful for so many things that have happened to me in the 7 years I've been at this school. For being one of the first students to remember walking into a school that had only 1 floor of classrooms. For starters, while going through high school, I started taking a more active part in student leadership through Student Council. And it totally transformed my experience at iMater Academy. Instead of just academics, I discovered a way to connect my values to real action in the school and in my community. And let me tell you, we had to plan a lot of events for the school and it was not easy. Still, it's become part of my identity. It's where I met one of my biggest influencers, Ms. Aviles. She established a student council back in 2018 and gave me a chance to do something that I never would have thought would become so important to me, and I wouldn't have traded it for anything else. Thank you for being there for me and introducing me to some of the most interesting people I'll never forget, my officers. Ms. Aviles, you were like a second mother to me. I struggled a bit in the beginning when I started out, but you were patient and stern with all of us because you wanted us to bring great things to the school. You believed in us. You taught me so many lessons that I applied to my life. You were there to help me grow when I didn't think I could anymore. Thank you for guiding me. And I wish you and my officers the best with everything next year. You better not hold back on them. Sometimes we don't realize that we owe a huge debt of gratitude to so many influencers. Our amazing teachers, our caring administration, our hardworking custodial staff and lunchroom attendants, our inspirational coaches, our guidance counselors, but most importantly, our loving friends and family. Behind each graduate, there must have been at least a dozen people providing support in many ways. In our case, we had Ms. Novoa, Mrs. Pino, Mr. Laura, Ms. Reyes, and Ms. Santalo, who were there to support us all on the way through. They didn't want us to end the year without us being recognized for our hard work. Even though our senior year didn't go as we all had hoped, they adapted to the situation, and they still planned surprises for us to show their appreciation for our hard work. Mrs. Pino, Mr. Laura, Ms. Reyes, and Ms. Santalo went out of their way to make us feel appreciated as a class. They have put in their hard work for us to get the recognition that we have deserved. Ms. Santalo and Ms. Reyes' dedication to the staff, students, and families of the school was their top priority. Without them, our school wouldn't shine as much as it does now. The best way we graduates can show our gratitude is to make sure that their efforts had meaning, and to learn to adapt to any situation we are put in just like they did. I would also like to thank our guidance counselors, Ms. Campos and Ms. Valentine. To the both of you, thank you for helping the class of 2020 through this hectic year. You both have seen every single one of us seniors at least more than twice in order to keep us on track for when we move on to the next step on our education. I would also like to thank you two for everything you have done for me. I've lost count in the amount of times I paid a visit to your offices for advice, whether for college, scholarships, or even through my toughest moments in senior year. You two were there to listen and help when I was too scared to speak to my friends about something. You welcomed me with open arms. I will never forget what you both did for me through my struggling time. We will also have a few friends that we must thank for coming into our lives, because without them, we would probably be different people. For most of us at iMater, it has given us our best friends. Mine in particular was in 6th grade in PE class. When I was told the PE uniform suits you, your words, not mine. From going through arguments, heartbreak, and doubt, we are as close as Sherlock Holmes and John Watson. Thank you for that, Kaylen Carvajal. You're one of the greatest people to come into my life. I'm so glad that you were the first person to call me a friend. And most importantly, we all would not be here if it were not for our families. I would like to thank from the bottom of my heart my parents. They have always pushed me to be my very best. Out of 4 kids, though the youngest, I was the best at school. And I tried my absolute best to meet their expectations. They were the ones who made sure that I came to school on time, had a meal to eat, that I was healthy, as what all of our parents do. And the one thing that we all have in common is that we want them to see us graduate. Sadly, that is impossible for me today. As some of you are aware, but my father cannot be here today because he passed away from stage 3B lung cancer in July of 2019, a month before senior year began. Coping with my loss wasn't easy, but I'm beyond grateful that I have my mom by my side through the heartbreaking experience. She reminded me that my dad wouldn't want to see me like that he would want me to continue going on to pursue an education, that the lessons he taught me were being executed, that I needed to be thankful that I had him in my life. It was because of my parents that I was able to learn and grow as a person. Thanks to my dad, I'm here now, standing before you, stronger than I've been. And I know that he's watching me right now. Mom, thank you for being strong for us and all the hard work you put to support us. I'm eternally grateful to you. I know that our family doesn't feel complete, but we still have people who love and care for us. And Dad, thank you for giving me the best life that I could have. I wouldn't have asked for anything else. I love you and I miss you so much. I wish I could have seen all of us in one room, straightening each other's caps and gowns, giving hugs to one another, and giving each other high fives. But what I can do is congratulate on all of us making it here, for being the first class to complete all 7 years of iMater. Also to proudly announce we are all walking across the stage. and for that we are grateful. As we go forward, don't forget the friends you have made and those that you will make along the way. True friendship is a treasure. I leave you with this. Continue to care. Care about yourself, your family, your friends, and your world. As Robin Williams once said, Carpe diem, seize the day. Make your lives extraordinary. Thank you, Ms. Noel, for that reference. And wherever the next chapters in your life story may take you, make sure you are thankful for the things that help you be who you are. We are the class of 2020, where our vision for the future is 2020. And for one final time, night pride, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle. Before we invite Griselia Cruz for the farewell speech, let's take a walk down memory lane. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the video that highlights your high school experience by our very own Liz Roque.
Love, 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 I love. It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through. That I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
First you both go out your way and the vibe is feeling strong, and what's small turn to a friendship turn to a bond, and that bond will never be broken, the love will never get lost. And when brotherhood come first, then the line will never be crossed. Established it on our own when that line had to be drawn, and that line is what we reach, so remember me when I'm gone. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
Let the light guide your way. Yeah. Hold every memory as you go, and every road you take will always lead you home. Oh, it's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Thank you for the memories, Liz. Please welcome our top student, Griselia Cruz, for the farewell speech.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Griselia Cruz and I am the top student for the class of 2020. Let me begin by saying that although we are in a difficult situation at the moment, graduation should not be any less joyous or lose its meaning. I have worked rigorously to ensure that my high school experience was memorable yet still eye-opening. However, this would have been impossible without individuals who have helped me to achieve my utmost potential. I would especially like to thank my mom, who has always shown me that anything is possible as long as the work needed is put in. My mother has always been my hero, as she has managed to play the role of both mother and father in my life and has overcome many obstacles to ensure my well-being. Despite all difficulties she has faced, she has never given up on me or on achieving her goals, which to me is truly an inspiration. Despite not being as outgoing or interactive as one would figure a successful individual would be, I have always used criticism as a way to improve upon myself. Several classmates of mine have assisted me in building my character and showing me that my aspirations can become a reality. My best friend, Kendry Diaz, has always pushed me to better myself and has never let me stray away from the right path. Regardless of the situation, this individual has never failed to stand beside me and has always loved me for who I truly am. If there's one thing high school and life itself has taught me, is that we all need to have a special person who pushes us to better ourselves and provide emotional support in times of need. Additionally, I would like to thank several teachers who continuously help me to shine. Mr. Valero is one of the multiple staff members at iMater who truly impacted my life. In addition to being understanding of the multiple situations I went through in the year, he also advised me on several occasions, helping me to make better choices and avoiding future conflicts. Similarly, Ms. Novoa played a huge role in helping me this year as she taught me to improve my writing and accept my flaws as virtues. Not to mention that because of having lunch in her class, I met Mr. Benitez and became more accustomed to Ms. Fetzer, who are all amazing individuals who truly enjoy a comedy. Those times will forever be treasured in my memory for many years to come. Apart from this, I would like to thank Nurse Bandel, who always kept her doors open whenever I felt discouraged and who always pushed me to take action towards my plans. Lisa, you are the reason why I am 100 times more interested in the medical field now. Thank you for never sugarcoating anything and always telling me things as they are. Furthermore, I would like to thank numerous teachers such as Mr. Fernando Rodriguez, Ms. Amanda Diaz, Mr. Carlos Rodriguez, Ms. Alonso, Ms. Robinson, Ms. Jimenez, and the health science instructors, George, Paul, and Conesa. All of these individuals helped me to expand my mindset and educated me in ways that have assisted me in the real world. Not to mention Ms. Campos and Ms. Reyes, who always assisted me in completing formalities and always kept me informed on scholarship offers and other beneficial information. Above all, I would like to thank Ms. Santalo, who always kept a loving environment. Specifically, I remember in 6th grade when I got lost one day after school and she managed to help me find my mom's car after I had a massive nervous breakdown. With all of these individuals guiding me, high school would have not been as great or successful as it was. Thank you for always providing me and our beloved class with a high-quality education and a nourishing environment. Without your guidance, many of us would have not been able to unleash our full potential and would have not made it as far. Being a part of iMater has helped me to improve upon myself as well as to become the strong and independent young woman that I am today. Similarly, it has helped to assist many students in evolving their unique characters and unique characteristics that they will use in the future. I will never forget the countless memories I made throughout the year, nor the individuals that I met. And although this was not at all how I envisioned my senior year to terminate, I am glad I got to finish my high school careers alongside my peers and my amazing instructors. Needless to say, due to the guidance and the assistance that was provided, the class of 2020 was able to successfully finish everything, disregarding those certain circumstances. Not only were we the first to establish a full iMater legacy, but we are also one of the few classes that work to put our differences aside to become a family. As for what the future has in store, many of us were accepted into universities in which we will apply all our values and concepts to become the leaders of tomorrow, using many of the things that we were taught in iMater to lead by example. Thank you.
Thank you, Griselia. With a special senior dedication, please join me in welcoming our iChoir and Glee members, directed by Miss Marcia Bailey and Miss Catherine Fetzer.
It's been a Why'd you have to leave so soon? Why'd you have to go? Why'd you have to leave me when I needed you most? 'Cause I don't really know how to tell you that I'm feeling much worse. I know you're in a better place, but it's always gonna hurt. Carry on, give me all the strength I need to carry on. It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. How do I breathe without you? I'm feeling so cold. I'll be waiting right here for you till the day you're home. Carry on, give me all the strength I need to carry on. So let the light guide your way. Hold every memory as it goes, and every road you take will always lead you home. It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. Ooh. When I see you again. When I see you again. When I see you again.
Thank you for that outstanding performance. It is now my pleasure to introduce our Assistant Principal, Ms. Reyes, who will present the students of distinction.
It is always an honor to graduate from an institution, whether it be in kindergarten, high school, college, or a distinguished university. However, graduating with a special honor deserves special recognition. The tradition of graduating students with honors traces back to the 1800s. Harvard University graduated with students with honor in 1869, and in 1872, Latin honors were awarded to its graduates. Today, iMater continues this tradition by honoring members of the graduating class in the same fashion as they were honored over 100 years ago. According to the Latin phrase, the expression cum laude means with honor. Students earning this distinction are part of the upper 15% of their graduating class. Magna cum laude translates to with great honor. These students are part of the upper 10% of their graduating class. And summa cum laude is interpreted as with greatest honor. These students are the top 5% of their graduating class. Join me in congratulating the academically top students from iMater's class of 2020. Graduating cum laude, Juan Pupo, Amanda Montes, Josue Rodriguez, Luis Lopez, Betsy Sardui, Michael Nosa, Veronica Martin, Ronald Ruiz, Octavio Cordova, Catherine Carrillo, Tatiana Carvajal, Armando Becerra, Marco Abreu, Stephanie Diaz, Javier Arencibia, Gia Enriquez, Shakira Fragoso, Lorena Lopez, Kevin Heredia, Maurice Rodriguez, Marsha Urra, Kenier Abdon, Yelitza Peraza, Melissa Rodriguez, Roberto Alvarez, Saul Galang, Tina Barboza, Priscilla Gonzalez, Liz Roque, Albert de la Cruz, Antonio Duarte, Esmeralda Rosabal, Juliet Orozco, Claudia Almeida, Claudia Rodriguez, Victoria Goolsby, Devin Izquierdo, Luis De Pestre, Felix Diaz, Michelle Lorenzo, Ivania Lorenzo, Jessica Sanchez, Daniel Hernandez, Gabriela Ramos, Steven Gonzalez, Jessica Maella, Oscar Colindres, Kimberly Perez, Anthony Trujillo, Destiny Ramirez, and Carlos Suero. Graduating magna cum laude are Lauren Montagudo, Jared Barreto, Kevin Lacalle, Helen Lazo, Erica Dominguez, Livan Perez, Jennifer Bravo, Alexander Padron, Melissa Almanza, and Lázaro Pino. And graduating summa cum laude are Griselia Cruz, Kendry Diaz, Nicole Sosa, Natalie Portillo, Brian Hernandez Sanchez, Leah Gill, Marialis Barrios, Jason Pina, Jose Cerejo, Pedro Sanz, Daniela Jacome, and Anthony Diaz. Congratulations, all of you, for your hard work.
I feel extremely fortunate to have had the opportunity to get to know all of our class of 2020 graduates. I still remember the first time I met many of you as you walked into my psychology class in 9th grade. 4 years later, here we are. Graduating from high school is a big accomplishment that takes a lot of hard work. Graduating from high school and also graduating with a college degree takes on a whole other level of sacrifice, perseverance, and dedication. The iMater dual enrollment program provides students with the opportunity to take college courses in addition to their high school requirements. Our dual enrollment graduates not only successfully completed their high school requirements, they also completed all of the requirements necessary to graduate with a college degree. I have seen firsthand how much effort these students have put into their studies. Our iMater dual enrollment graduates are among the most talented students I have ever met. Use this accomplishment as your stepping stone to greatness. We are all so proud and honored to present our class of 2020 dual enrollment graduates.
Marco Abreu, Melissa Almanza, Jared Barreto, Marialis Barrios, Jennifer Bravo, Jose Cerejo, Griselia Cruz, Anthony Diaz, Kendry Diaz, Erica Dominguez, Brian Hernandez Sanchez, Daniela Jacome, Kevin Lacalle, Helen Lasso, Lauren Montagudo, Amanda Montez, Michael Nosa, Livan Perez, Jason Pina, Natalie Portillo, Josue Rodriguez, Pedro Sanz, Nicole Sosa.
Thank you, Ms. Valentine and Ms. Campos. Please welcome our Assistant Principal, Mr. Gil Laura, who will be presenting the iMater Scholarship.
Throughout the year, the Matter Foundation provides assistance to our schools, including but not limited to teacher mini-grants, summer enrichment scholarships, field trips, technology supplements, and many other forms of support. At this time of the school year, we award the iMater Senior Scholarship. The iMater Senior Scholarship rewards a student who has succeeded both inside and outside of the classroom, and is directed towards an individual driven to make a difference today and lead tomorrow. The student that we have chosen at iMater to receive this award has always made her education a top priority. She has consistently challenged herself by taking advanced courses and maintaining a stellar grade point average. Natalie has been inducted into several honor societies, such as the National Honor Society, Science Honor Society, and English Honor Society. She has been accepted into universities such as Berkeley University of California, University of Miami, and the University of Florida, just to name a few. She is not only academically inclined, she is also an active member of her community where she volunteers her time helping those around her. The award will be going to Natalie Portillo.
Thank you, Mr. Laura. At this time, our assistant principals, Mr. Gil Laura and Ms. Esther Reyes, will now perform the roll call of graduates.
Kenier Abdon. Marco Abreu. Samira Acosta. Samantha Agustin. Melissa Almanza. Claudia Almeida. Carolina Alonso Ruiz. Roberto Álvarez. Roger Álvarez. Stephanie Álvarez. Horacio Andrade. Hiram Arce. Javier Arencibia. Tania Áviles. Sergio Baeza. María Bayaga. Tina Barbosa. Jonathan Barcena. Jared Barreto. Mariales Barrios. Mario Barroso. Jaden Beasley. Armando Becerra. Anthony Bermudez. Miguel Bernal. Anacheli Betancourt. Felix Blaine. Jennifer Bravo. Randy Cabrera. Sean Kowalski. Mauro Calzadilla. Dariel Cárdenas. Alexander Cárdenas. Catherine Carrillo. Tatiana Carvajal. Kaylin Carvajal. Yosbani Castaneira. Melanie Castellanos. Gabriel Castillo. Jose Cerejo. Sheila Cobas. Oscar Colindres. Derek Concepcion. Samantha Contreras. Octavio Córdoba. Elianis Córdoba. Kevin Corres. Griselia Cruz. Tiffany Cutshaw. Jordan Dashiell. Jairo de Barros. Albert de la Cruz. Luis de Pestre. Elizabeth Díaz. Orlando Díaz. Stephanie Díaz. Anthony Díaz. Brian Díaz. Fernando Díaz. Felix Díaz. Nayelis Domínguez. Erica Domínguez. Dairon Domínguez. Antonio Duarte. Gia Enríquez. Salvatore Ercole. Orlando Escanelle. Ahmed Espinosa. Melanie Fardales. Jonathan Fernandez. Osley Figueredo. Anthony Flores. Louis Ford. Shakira Fragoso. Rosemary Frometa. Sarai Fumero. Saúl Galán Antela. Nestle Garcia. Brian Garcia. Anthony Gay. Leah Gill. Rafael Gómez. Brianna Gomez. Priscilla Gonzalez. Lisette Gonzalez. Eric Gonzalez. Jordani Gonzalez. Christopher Gonzalez. Jose Gonzalez. Steven Gonzalez. Victoria Goolsby. Edward Guevara. Gino Guillot. Natalie Gutierrez. Ronnie Gutierrez. Daniel Echevarria.
Kevin Heredia. David Hernandez. Daniel Hernandez. Isaiah Hernandez. Richard Hernandez. Belinda Hernandez. Rodoandy Hernandez. Esdras Hernandez. Brian Hernandez Sanchez. Liz Mary Izquierdo. Devin Izquierdo Garciga. Daniela Jacome. Paola George. Jean Junquera. Kevin Lacalle. Helen Lazo. Julio Lazo. Daniel Lemus. Rocio Lemus Chavez. Eric León. Aldana Lees Serrano. Nathan Lopez. Kevin Lopez. Luis Lopez. Justin Lopez. Lorena Lopez. Michelle Lorenzo. Ivania Lorenzo. Dario Martí. Veronica Martín. Jonathan Martinez. Ana Martinez de Santelices. Jennifer Mayea. Jessica Mayea. Brandon McCrink. Catherine Mederos. Angel Mediavilla Jr. Genesis Medina. Alan Milian. Lauren Monteagudo. Sandri Montero. Amanda Montes. Iliat Morales. Carlos Nolasco. Michael Nosa. Jason Ordaz. Juliet Orozco. Alexander Padrón. Kevin Peña. Christian Penton. Yelitza Peraza. Livan Perez. Kimberly Perez Vallecil. Ernesto Pico. Jason Piña. Lázaro Pino. Natalie Portillo. Mauro Fuentes. Juan Pupo. Destiny Ramirez. Jasmine Ramirez. Gabriela Ramos. Arlene Ravelo. Ana Reguero. Leslie Ray. Osvaldo Reyes. Henry Rios. Juliana Rivera. Christian Rodriguez. Melissa Rodriguez. David Rodriguez. Josue Rodriguez. Claudia Rodriguez. Dariel Rodriguez. Lisuan Rodriguez. Lien Rodriguez. Alejandro Rodriguez. Manuel Rodriguez. Maurice Rodriguez. James Romagnolo. Liz Roque Hernandez. Esmeralda Rosabal. Ronald Ruiz. Kenny Zabugo. Jessica Sanchez. Jimmy Sancho. Pedro Sanz. Betsy Sardui. Nicole Sosa. Ramon Suarez. Randy Suarez. Carlos Suero. Brianna Tilguan. Juan Carlos Tirado. Kenneth Torres. Maria Torres. Anthony Trujillo. Manuel Ugalde. Marsha Urra. Angela Vargas Lebron. Jarla Vasquez. Christopher Vieras. Anthony Volquez Colón. Stephanie Cesena.
Stelio Chico Pitbull, Mr. 305, better said Mr. Worldwide. And I want to give a big congratulations to the most historical graduating class. 2020 is clear vision. 2020 is clear vision. That's vision and wisdom. And that's what you guys are going to lead us into the new world with. I want to say thank you so much. You guys are the generation that's going to stand up, generation that's going to make a difference, and the generation that's really going to change the world. And for the graduating class of 2020, the historical graduating class of 2020, the powerful class of 2020, the special class of 2020, and the one that's going to make a difference all around the world. Now, I know y'all a little down because you're not going to make it to prom. You're not going to be able to walk. You ain't going to be able to go to grad night or grad bash, and I get that, but let me flip it on you. Let me show you how powerful you are. You guys are the leaders of the new world. So how do we get here? We got here because of a virus. What does a virus do? It spreads. So we're going to spread. We're going to spread love, not hate. We're going to spread positivity, not negativity. We're gonna spread education, not ignorance. We're gonna spread what it is to fight, not fear. And overall, we're gonna spread humanity. It's one life, one love, live life. Don't let life live you. With that said, graduating class of 2020, congratulations. It's time to graduate. Congratulations, class of 2020! Woo! You already know. Darling.
The moment we have all been waiting for is here. Ms. Santalo will now proceed with the confirmation of diplomas.
Hi, everyone. I know this is the moment you've been waiting for. So is everybody ready? Okay. By the power vested in me by the Florida Department of Education and the Miami-Dade County School Board, I now pronounce the iMater Preparatory Class of 2020 high school graduates. Now you can turn your tassel. Congratulations to all of you. I hope you enjoyed the ceremony. We worked really hard on it. We are going to miss you big time. Thank you so much for everything, and please come by and visit us. We love you.